What up, everybody? It's Juggalotus coming at you today with an interview direct with DJ Clay and Zug Island's own Mike P. So here we go, 20 minutes with DJ Clay and Mike P. So Clay, I was looking back at some interviews you've done this year, the past couple of years. Somebody asked you your plans for 2014. You said they were tour album. We know you went out with Hoodoo and put out an exclusive tour EP for that one. You're going out on tour here with Zug, which is kind of cool. What kind of album can we expect out of that? A tour release or a full length after that? What do you got planned coming up after this tour?
All of the above. What you can expect in the future here is exactly what's been going on. Like you said, that tour EP, that was just some added flavor for that tour, and a lot of people caught it, and it's got a good response. And it was almost like it was actually short of an EP. It wasn't a full EP. So I've been doing, and right now I got a lot of mixtapes, like people that want me to host their mixtapes. So when I say tour album, I don't literally mean like I'm knocking out a solo album, then doing a tour, then I got another solo album like that. But what I'm doing is like, you'll be seeing me hosting a lot more mixtapes that are just like, fire, you know what I'm saying? Like people whose name I don't want to say yet because I want everybody to know, get surprised when it comes out, that I'm hosting this mixtape, that mixtape. And
right.
I'm also working on my next mixtape, which would be, the next major release, and my solo record. Everybody wants to know about the DJ Clay solo record.
Yes, indeed.
Just me rapping. So the answer is yes, I am working on it currently. I've got songs written up, and I just feel like I'm at the top of my game as far as rapping goes right now, and I think this is the best time to do it, It's like I've been knocking mixtapes out left and right, so it's like now it's time to hit it with the album, especially because it's so anticipated, and like I said, everybody's just hitting me up and leaving comments like, where's it at? So, what I do is I get the fans what they want, man, and I'm going to give them that album, and I'm going to make sure that it's fire. I'll make sure I got whatever features I get are just going to blow people's mind, and it's just going to be a great album all around,
No doubt.
I'm trying to take my time on it because I'm my own worst critic, and I try to make sure everything's nice. So I'm going to try to record like 30 songs and dumb it down to like 12 of the best ones and then put that out,
Definitely.
So that's the plans for this year and even leading into next year, like just non-stop grind, man. It's time to keep working and not stop, man. Because when you stop, that's when you fall off.
For sure.
That's when people start talking about you.
Right. Now, you mentioned the new mixtape. Is that going to be another one like the last one you dropped, or is it going back to the Book of the Wicked, or is it a new series altogether?
That is a surprise thing it's on, too.
Right.
Like, as much as I want to tell you what it's going to be called, I want the world to be surprised when I release it, when I release the name of that, because it could be a Book of the Wicked 3. It could be a Let 'Em Bleed 5. It might be World Upside Down 2, or it might be something brand new.
Nice.
So nobody knows, but it's fully wig flipping. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure it's good.
All right, no doubt.
I've been networking with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that they got a lot of talent. Inside and outside of Psychopathic. So it's like it's gonna be some crazy stuff.
Definitely. Now, Mike, the last album that the fans got from Zug Island was The Toxicology, which of course is the best of from Zug. The last EP came out in 2007, which of course didn't really have you on it. It was the new kind of lineup that they had. The last one that you were on was in 2004, if I'm correct. When can the fans expect new Zug Island? I know there's a ton of fans out there that just are chomping at the bit to get some new Zug.
All right. First of all, what came out in 07?
That?
Do you remember what came out in 07? Was it The Promised Land?
Yeah,
EP?
The Promised Land EP.
Because that's all me. That's all me and Zug Island,
Oh, okay.
And that was never actually released. It just kind of leaked out somehow, and we still don't know how or why. But we're still talking about, and we never quite finished that record, so we're talking about finishing it up and putting it out for real sometime soon. And then as far as new stuff from Zug Island, I got about 2 records of music in my head and half done. So it's just about getting that done and coordinating with everyone, all the powers that be in Zug Island, which is, sin. And also Violent J is a big part of Zug Island, making our, helping to produce our records and stuff. So we just got to wait for everyone to have time. In the meantime, we're just going to go out and tour and play some shows and have some fun. And also, I'm working on my solo EP, and it's pretty much done. So I'm just waiting for a release date on that. It's got some awesome guests and just some cool stuff I'm messing with. So.
And is that solo coming out on Psychopathic as well?
I'm not sure yet.
All right.
I haven't even talked to them about releasing it, but I'm talking to a few different labels, and coming out on Psychopathic, that'd be awesome.
Right.
I would dig that. So.
Well, definitely know that fans are chomping at the bit. I know quite a few of my friends are Zug fans, huge, and have just been chomping and getting new stuff from you guys. So coming into the tour a little bit now, it's called the Pandora's Box. Kicks off tomorrow. Looks like it's about a 2-week run, mostly on the East Coast. Current plans for nationwide touring after the gathering on that one?
Yeah, we do. There are some things that have changed recently that are going to let us tour nationwide, and we're already getting calls to do some fly dates out to California and other places on the West Coast. Texas, yeah. So we should be out. We should be out pretty soon doing some more stuff. Zug Island and Clay.
West Coast, Southwest, all them areas that we ain't hitting on this leg of the tour. We're definitely we're talking about the second leg. It's definitely in talk. There's clubs already, calling and putting hold, waiting for the word for us to go ahead and say, let's do it.
For sure.
They'll be getting that word real soon.
All right, good deal. Now, speaking of the gathering, it's coming up very, very shortly. Clay, I know you got a big, what do you call it, horny nuts and big butts party coming at the gathering. What can Juggalos expect from that?
The Horny Nuts and Big Butts party. It explains itself. The name, as crazy as the name is as crazy. The party's even crazier. And this year, for anybody out there right now listening to this, if you've attended a gathering before, then most likely you've attended one of the DJ Clay parties. You know how wild it gets. Well, we figured we'd step it up a notch this year and get it even wilder. And it's a good thing you asked that question because I'm here at Mike Busey's house right now, and that's who's co-hosting my party with me, the Horny Nuts and Big Butts party. And he got a couple of crazy things to say about himself. A couple of things that might blow some people's minds out there. All I can say is this. Expect the unexpected. We're going to make some gathering history. That's what I can really put out there like that. But I got the great Mike Busey next to me right now, and he'll kick you some knowledge on that, some bonus flavor for you.
Definitely.
What's up? This is Mike Busey.
What up?
How you doing, man?
Good, man.
Yeah, like Clay is saying, apparently somebody messed up some paperwork down there at Psychopathic Records because they done really messed up and invited me and the Beauties and my whole crew. If you like to see really, really super weird shit and lots of sexy ladies, it's going to be going down. Y'all already know DJ Clay's party is already legendary. But this year, they don't, like I said, they don't messed up. They apparently don't let me come in there and invited me to be part of the family for the week. I'm going to be there all 4 days, me and the girls. My Beauties are a group of fire-breathing, burlesque, stripper ladies who like to have a good time. They like to party, and they are not ashamed of it. And we're just going to come out there to the gathering. It's going to be our first time out there, so we're super excited. And everyone that we've been meeting, they've just been telling about how it is, and we've already done our research, and we're just super stoked about being a part of it.
Nice.
Now let me clarify this real quick. Mike Busey is family. Everybody needs to know that. I'm here staying at his house for the past 2 days, and he showed me nothing but love. And him and his whole crew and everybody, they are Juggalo to the fullest. A lot of them didn't even know they were Juggalos. I was here kicking it, and with the personal experience, I was able to tell them, you're a Juggalo, and didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, it's nothing but family love. The same family love that we all have as Juggalos, and the family at Psychopathic, they have the same hookup over here at Mike Busey's spot. They got nothing but family love. and they've accepted us as part of their family. We're accepting them as a part of our family, and the party itself is going to be off the chain. Like I said, we're going to shoot for some gathering history here, unforgettable. We want people to be talking about it next year. Like, yo, man, that wants that such and such performed, but that motherfucking party last year, that shit was what it was. I hope they do that again.
Like, this ain't gonna be like no normal party that we normally do. Like, we've been like literally having sit down war meetings, like strategizing how to completely have sex with every single one's soul in the crowd. Like, we're trying to literally, like, we want people to go home after the fourth day and just be like, that was a good time and I enjoyed them and I enjoyed that, but damn, DJ's Clay's party and Mike Busey's party, that shit was out of control. Guaranteed.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, Mike.
Yeah, we're all definitely looking forward to that one, man. So we're everybody's hyped, like he said, man. I mean, he's got a big whiteboard with plans, and we've been texting and emailing each other back and forth, phone calls, just about what's going to go on and what's going to get us arrested and what's not going to get us arrested.
We've actually been making sure we have our bond money because we are going to do nothing but deliver nothing but the best experience for the entire family at the gathering at the Horny Nuts and Big Butts fucking party on the main stage. So I don't care how intoxicated or how under the influence you are, make sure you bring your carcass to the direct direction of the main stage for the party because you are not going to want to miss it.
And we've already said a lot about the party, so just imagine what other type of special surprises we got in store, you know?
Definitely.
Oh, this definitely, it's like Christmas Eve, motherfuckers. There's going to be the presents under the tree, and some of y'all are going to wonder what the hell's inside of it, and we ain't going to tell you until we just completely blow your minds. I guarantee it.
You're going to want the big present.
I feel like we should be doing one of those 80s, like, wrestling commercials, right. Like Macho Man, like, oh, yeah, but it's going to be crazy. Because it really is, like, no bullshit. Like, we put a lot of time, months and months of talk and planning into this, and it's going to be everything it is before, but with a few more sprinkles on it. Let's just say that.
No doubt.
We're gonna ice that cake.
Very nice, very nice. And the big present you said, people got to get that one right. All right. So, Zug Izland performing at the gathering. Any new tracks or surprises coming this year, Mike?
Well, we're gonna do some of the new stuff that was on Toxicology this year.
Okay.
We've got that all rehearsed up, ready to go. Some cool new songs, and there are some surprises coming this year from Zug Izland. So
very nice. So people don't want to miss that for sure.
Yeah.
To both of you guys, actually, we've seen the lineup with artists, comedians, other acts. What are you guys looking forward to most checking out at this year's gathering?
I'm looking forward to just seeing all my homies perform. ICP, Twisted, ABK, Blaze, DJ Clay. I can't wait to see all that. And then, of course, all the naked bitches running around the whole time.
Man, see, I'm excited about the new location, the whole vibe it's gonna have. You know, a lot of people are gonna be able to make it out this year that weren't able to make it out past years because it was farther away from them.
For sure.
So I'm real geeked up to see, you know, what the whole new vibe is going to be. I mean, we all know it's going to be the same family love vibe, you know, and all that. But a new location after 7 years, that's going to be crazy in its own, you know. So I'm looking forward to a lot of the artists, man. The main lineup that you see, every one of those artists I'm looking forward to seeing, you know. And it sucks that some of them I might have to miss because some of my homies are on the second stage playing while I'm doing my party Thursday night. So I might run off the stage and go watch them real quick and let my party just go. Or maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be crazy, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, dive into some real quick bullshit because that's what I think it is. Courts dropped the lawsuit last week, basically calling us all gang members, and that's the way it is. What do you guys suggest that family do to reduce that stigma and hopefully begin to change that perception of Juggalos? Because I know the gathering is one of the biggest events. What can people do going out to the gathering that can make that perception kind of fade away and maybe hopefully at some point go away?
Man, I could tell you exactly what they could do. not change at all. Stay the same. There's nothing that they need to do. Nobody needs to do to change to make it, because we were never a gang in the first place. The rep that we had was just because people didn't know what it was. It's people that's scared. You know, people are scared of new things sometimes, or something that they don't know about. That's what it was. So my advice is, don't do nothing at all to change. I mean, aside from like, if you plan on stabbing somebody this year, don't do that. But I mean, just come as yourself. Don't do nothing, because nobody did nothing wrong from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I agree with Clay. Just be yourself. But you know what? Man, just be cool. Like Clay said, don't go stab anyone this year. Fuck that. Just be nice, be cool, spread the love, spread the fun, and just be the family that you are. Fuck it.
For sure, no doubt. Now, getting back to your tour that you guys are headed out for, it's called the Pandora's Box. What was this kind of the inspiration behind the name?
All right, this is it. Clay was DJing some crazy-ass after-hours club.
It's a crazy story.
Down in Detroit. And I'm there chilling, and I didn't even know he was DJing. Well, it's apparently against the law to have these clubs going at 4 or 5 a.m. I didn't know that. So we ended up,
I knew it. Only I was getting paid to DJ there, so I was there to DJ. And little did I know that Mike P was out there partying. I didn't know Mike P was even out there while I was spitting. But I was so fucked up, you know what I'm saying, anyways. And sure enough, it got raided. The spot got hit. My gear got seized for a couple of days. I had to get that back. I didn't know they could impound turntables, but they did. So, and sure enough, we didn't know, like I said, we didn't know each other was in the club. He didn't know that was me up there spitting because I didn't have my hat on.
Mm.
And I grew my hair out long, so he just didn't recognize me at all. And,
we're chilling in lockup for, a minute, and started, we see each other wiring.
We see each other in jail. I'm like, oh shit, Mike P, what the fuck are you doing here in jail? He's like, the same thing as you. We were at the same club, man. I was like, oh hell no. So we're kicking it in the cell, they got us in the cell, the holding cell with everybody else. Hold on. If you can hear in the background right now, there's a couple of parrots fucking. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yes, we can.
What the hell is that? Can you hear the parrot fucking? We're in Florida. Wow.
Yes.
So I think he's done.
No, they're done.
So we're in the cell, and we're like, all right, until somebody comes and bombs us out, let's kick around some ideas. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So we start talking, and some ideas start coming and start flowing out of our heads, right? Mike P comes up with this idea.
I said, yo, let's get DJ Clay in Zug Izland. So Clay is now a part of Zug Izland.
Very
That's
nice.
what's up.
The big surprise on this tour, why it's called the Pandora's Tour, why I've always been saying on social media is don't be scared to open the box. Come to the tour. And, hold on, the parrot's fucking again. What the fuck is this? Wait for the bird.
Be in the swamp over here in the south.
Hurry up and nut.
Never know what you're
All right.
They're done.
All right, they're done. All right, birds are done fucking again. So, yeah. So, Mike P says, why don't you be in Zug, man? We'll do we'll take a whole new approach to it. It's now a 3-piece band. It's DJ Clay, Mike P, and Sin. And it's the same Zug Island sound that everybody's loved, only we've turned it into its own new sound, if that makes any sense.
It's got Clay on it now. So, yeah, we just got together, and it's the same songs, same sound, but a little more DJ Clay to it. It's going to be dope.
Me and Mike P sat there and talked in jail. When we got out, actually it was Sin that came and bonded us out. He bailed us out, Sin did. So we never paid him back for that yet, but it's cool. Hopefully, he's not mad. So he bonded us out, and still though, when we sat down with him, and like Mike P, from his suite, we sat down in the studio together. He handed me some Zug tracks, some sessions, to take them home. Do your thing to it, and then we sat in the studio together, and Mike P, he's a genius in the studio, so, he's cool with a lot of other shit too. And you know, we keep getting paused because of this bird's fucking behind us right now. I'm not hating on the bird. I'm not a cock blocker, so I'm gonna let the bird get his in. You know, even if we're in the middle of a fucking interview right now, it don't matter. I'm not gonna be hating on that bird. Like, get your little bird nut in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all right, I guess he's done. We can continue until he finds another little trick real quick and plays one off. But so yeah, that's what it is, man. We sat in a studio, and like I said, it's the same like out of the songs and sound that you love, only they fucked up and added Clay to it, and now it's got some funk. So it's like, you know, people are gonna be going crazy. Basically, for this tour, as soon as Clay hits the stage, you're gonna probably think it's the basic Clay set, you know. But no, as soon as Clay hits the stage, the show don't stop until Zug gets off the stage.
Very nice, very nice. So I'm assuming that Clay is going to be on stage during Zug's set at the Gathering as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, that's
Dope.
one of the surprises. That's one of the surprises.
Dopeness. All right, guys. Hey, that's our 20 minutes. Short and easy. So
Thanks.
Totally appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to sit and talk with me. Is there any final thoughts you got for the family coming up on the Gathering and everything else you got going on that you want to share? And then we'll cut it off.
Final words, maybe not final thoughts, but final words is we'll see y'all in about a week.
Yeah. What's up? 1 week.
Yeah, man.
No doubt. That's it for DJ Clay, Mike P, this Juggalotus from Faygoluvers. Check it out. Make sure you hit the Gathering. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Juggalotus out.
Yeah, thanks. Don't forget to hit up all our plugs, man. I'm plugging everything. Hit up Mike Busey Show Live.com.
MikeBusey.com. MikeBusey.com. If it's still up, if they haven't already deleted it, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. Go to my MySpace page. I'll put you on my top friends. You know what I mean?
You know, of course, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. DJClay.com. Make sure you follow Zug Izland. You know,
check out, man, Zug Izland. We're old school, man. We don't even have a website. We got smoke signals. So just keep your eyes up in the air, and you'll see it. You'll see shit burning when we come around.
Very nice. Thank you, gentlemen. And that's it. We're done.
All right, friends.
See you.
All right, peace.